Hello, house guests. We were experiencing some technical difficulties with the Zoom last night. Um, so I'm just going to go over everything that I talked about. So welcome to BB Fresh Meat Season 8 Power Shift. This game had 4 stages. At the beginning of the game, you were divided into 2 houses, Team Tamika and Team Valdamian. For the first 2 stages of the game, you'll be in those houses. When we get to stage 3, that's when jury stage starts. For the first time ever, instead of a regular veto, we will have a diamond power of veto. That will come into play until final 6. So how the round will play out is we first will have a power competition. Each players from both houses must nominate or pick one player in their DR to go into the power competition. If you win, you get a chance at something at the grab bag. If you lose, you don't play any HOH. Whatever you win in the grab bag, you can keep it for yourself or you can give it to anybody in the game. It's up to you. Then we will go into HOH. And for the first stage, you will be nominating one player from the opposite house. So we will have 2 HOHs and 2 nominees. HOH from Tamika will nominate one player for Valdamian's house, and the HOH from Valdamian's house will nominate one player from Tamika's house. Then we will go into veto picks. There will be a total of 12 players playing in the veto, and only one power up for grabs, so obviously the diamond power veto. If you win, you will have an option of using it or not using it at all. Okay? You can use it on the person that you're in a house with, or you can simply use it in the other house. It's entirely up to you. When it comes to eviction, and this is when the power shift comes into play, whoever survives eviction will have the option of staying with their team or switching over to the other team. Okay? For the first stage, you will be nominating one player from the opposite house. The second stage, we will still have 2 HOHs, and then they will nominate one player from their own house. More information when that time has come. There will be 2 double evictions this season, one in pre-jury and one in jury stage. I will tell you this, the drag is back. Okay? Fix my body a little bit. Looks flat. Yes, the drag is back. You would know when that happens. Also, we have the veto block. I introduced it into last season. It made a huge impact because it was played during a triple eviction. With this veto block, you have an opportunity to block any veto ceremony of your choosing, therefore keeping the original nominees on the block. We do have 2 HOH powers that cannot be played during any double eviction. We have Val's Frozen HOH that was won by somebody in Tamika's house. Therefore, the Tamika takeover power was up for grabs for the players in my house. You can only use those powers in your house only. So you can't use it. You can't use the Frozen HOH in my house, and you can't use the Tamika takeover HOH power in Tamika's house. That's not how it works. What else? I went over the rules, but I don't like doing strikes. Everybody know what my series about. Y'all played this before. Y'all know I don't stand for the disrespect. If you have any questions regarding anything, that's what your DR is for. I don't respond to any questions that's going to be posted in the house chat. Yes, I will leave you on read. So you might get lucky if Johnny, Tevin, or Tamika responded back to you. What else? So if 2 players from either my house or Tamika's house make it to the end, the cash prize will be $100. And they will get to create a comp for next season and also get an entry ticket to any season of their choice. If only one of my players and one of Tamika's players make it to the end, the cash prize will be $50 and everything else will be the same. The supplies list is short because a lot of the comps that we have this season will be done in your DR. All live comps will happen in jury stage, which will be, I believe, round 9, round 12, 13, 14, and 15, if I'm not mistaken. And we also have this new thing called You Pick, where you will have an option of picking which comp you want to compete in. And that won't happen until late in the game, so more details on that. Val's Hell Week is back as always, and then we also have the Creative Week as well is back. Let me see. I'm trying to remember everything that I said yesterday. The power competition would end at the end of stage 3. The veto block power will expire at the end of stage 3. Both HOH powers must be played or used by the end of stage 2. Again, if you win anything from the grab bag, you can keep it for yourself or give it to whoever you want in the game. It's entirely up to you. Trying to remember everything. So the way the round was going to work is power competition, HOH competition, veto competition, and then the eviction. You will always know in advance what supplies you would need. You will get 24 hours to compete in all these comps in pre-jury, and there will be probably some comps in jury stage that will give you 24 hours for as well, especially the endurance comps. If some reason you cannot beat the deadline, please give us at least 2 hours in advance before the comp is expired that you cannot make it. Because if you don't, obviously it's going to count as do not submit. And I will tell you, you get more than those or you become inactive, we will remove you from the game. It's just that simple. All we ask is just treat people how you want to be treated. If someone is coming at you in a way that you feel is making you uncomfortable or whatever the case may be, that's what your DR is for. Please come and talk to us. Don't wait till the last minute because at that time is nothing really what we can do about it. This is the first season that I'm going to be taking the back seat. So you mostly will see Tamika, Johnny, and Tevin taking more of a lead. But I will be here and there, like to make posts or remind players of the upcoming events. Everybody's talking about the schedule. I will keep my word and try to update that for y'all periodically as much as I can. I've been sick, so I'm just now getting into the groove of things. Slowly for surely, I'm supposed to be resting. So that's the reason why that is happening. Again, this game is 4 stages, and power competition, HOH veto, and then eviction. There's 2 teams battling it out. Remember, if you get evicted, it's always a pleasure hosting you. If you survive, you have a chance to switch your teams. Then we have the veto block, we got the powers, and we got whatever is in the grab bag. All right. Before the power competition, you will vote for one player to go into the power competition. Remember, if you win, you get something from the grab bag. You lose, you do not play in the HOH competition. And that's for the first 2 stages only. Okay? When we get to jury, the rules will change when it comes to the power competition. Okay? I'm trying to make sure I remember everything. I think that's pretty much it. I know I might seem like I'm cranky, y'all. I apologize for it in advance. It's just been a crazy couple months for me, so don't take it personally. I promise you, it's nothing that you did. It's just everything what I'm going through at the moment. So that is the format of how this game works. Remember, there are 2 double evictions, so there's no triple this season. Some people were worried that there will be a triple. No, there's no triple. There's 2 doubles. So I am rooting for everybody, but preferably my team. Tamika's rooting for everybody, but preferably her team, as she should. So this is going to be an epic game of the battle of whose player come out on top. And thank you again from the bottom of my heart for accepting this invitation and playing this crazy ass series again. There will be a lot newer comps that some people have never seen before that we had. A lot of things have changed. The format is probably going to be kind of different, but I promise you, as rounds go by, you will get a hang of things. Remember, this is power shift, so every opportunity you have to win a power or get one, take advantage of it, because you just never know when you might need it. Just saying. But yeah, we have the veto block, we have the HOA power, and we got whatever's in the grab bag. Something good, something bad, or you could potentially get nothing at all. So, any questions, comments, or concerns, please message your DR. All right? And as always, have fun, enjoy yourself, meet people, and be kind. Toodaloo.